Taurus, hello, welcome. It is time to check what's happening for you for love. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. I got 5 different decks here for you for your reading. I was, preparing for the reading, and normally I prepare in all sorts like what decks am I going to use, and so I would sort of like get a vision in my mind, because I would be like, what would you like me to share with the collective? And so 1 came up, 2 came up, 3 came up, 4 came up. I'm like, what? 5 came up? Well, 5 decks it is. All right, so we focus on the energy of love specifically, but we also focus on your overall energy, okay? If you do know what the rest of your chart looks like, Taurus, you can always, to get a full story, you can always look at the rest of that as well. Your sun sign obviously being Taurus, because you're a Taurus. Your moon sign for your emotions, your ascending for your rising, your Mercury for your communication, and your Venus for love. So you can always look at all of those and see what's happening over there. If you want, I'm also putting a link down below that you can use to check out to see where you are laying in the zodiac. I'm not working with this company or promoting them. I just kind of like the way they do stuff, so that's why the information is very accurate. So you can check it out there. Then you also know what they are. When people speak about your moon and your sun, then you know what they are talking about, because then people goes like, so what's happening with your Jupiter? And you go like, what? So then you got it. Perfect. So let's have a look, Taurus, and see what's happening. Oh yeah, for you of you who always join me, thank you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Adrian. Welcome to my channel. I'm intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. There's a link to the profile down below. You can check out if you want to. You can sign up to my newsletter if you want to do that. All my wonderful social media marketing and graphic design is done by my best friend, and her link is down below. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. Now, in the world at the moment, things are crazy. Things are wild. The roller coasters on the fly. Okay. And so what I'd like to offer you, it's a prayer box. It's a beautiful handmade bespoke prayer box by a friend of mine, Lila Weaver. I've had it for a while. I use it for my personal manifestation. Okay. And I'd like to extend the offer to you guys as well, that if there's any sort of desire inside your heart, that you would like to have come true, please, only positive desires. All right, let's vibe high, but it doesn't just have to be love, career, money, whatever it is that maybe is weighing sort of heavy on your heart, mind, and soul. As soon as you got clarity about what it is that you'd like to maybe have come to pass, or that you'd like to have some universal assistance with, you are more than welcome to comment. You can either say add me, or you can put in your name. You don't have to give me the whole story, all the details, because once you speak clearly to the universe what it is that you'd like to have, the step of faith of commitment to it is when you leave that comment down below in the description. Okay, at the end of August, I'm going to take it out there and see what they are. You can also order your own bespoke box if you want to. There's a link down below in the description for Sacred Arc. Okay, that you contact them directly. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus, for the love. What do we have for the love? Okay, so we're looking at the recent past, which is sort of like the lessons from the past, the energy that's bringing you forward, that brought you to where you are right now. In the recent past, you've got I'm using the Good Tarot to draw your cards. The Messenger of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands, which is all about new starts and new emotions. For the overall energy, I drew that card for, give me just a sec here, for Capricorn. Okay. So maybe if you're dealing with a Capricorn and you've got Capricorn in your star, in your chart, you might want to go look at the Capricorn reading. Let's see. Recent past. Maybe you started something with the Capricorn, or you ended something with a Capricorn. I don't know. We'll see where your reading is going. Okay. So this is for You've got an extra card. Okay, no worries. This is interesting. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Taurus, hold the bus. Hold the bus. Hold the bus. Hold the bus. Okay. Here is something different happening here that I didn't foresee happening. So, in the middle of your reading, you are currently going through a huge transformation. Transformation here, the death card, which is also letting go of the past and going into a new sort of light, new kind of shine. You are going through a massive transformation right now. All right. Remember, this is the overall reading. You take what resonates. Look at the other parts of your chart if you want to get a fuller picture. But obviously, if you want to focus on your own energy specifically, you can also have a personal reading. But there is such a it's almost like things are changing really fast for you. You are changing about as fast as the positions of the planets are changing in the universe. Every 4 minutes it's a different story, literally. That is why it's so helpful in astrology to know when you were born, because you can do an overall general energy, but things keep on changing all the time, and that's how it is with your life. It's almost like every 10 minutes it's a brand new day, it's a different day. All right. And in the recent past, I feel almost like there's a high vibe and there's a low vibe in your recent past. So your reading is going a little bit differently to how everybody else's is going, which is fine. You've got that messenger of fire there, which is the Ace of Wands. And then, interestingly enough, I'm going to have to clarify this, because in your recent past, in a low vibe, you've got the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups. So, and this also in traditional tarot can sometimes be that everything that sort of glitters wasn't gold. It didn't shine. It wasn't. This could pick of some kind of past disappointment, feeling let down by life, by the universe, by yourself, in fact. Okay. And then going forward, the energy that's coming towards you, Four of Cups, Four of Water, there's a lot of hope here, but there's also a lot of hesitation here. And then, and that is actually on the high vibe. And on the low vibe, it's almost like everything is very back to front here. Okay. You've got the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. Which generally is a very positive card. It's generally a very positive energy. So this is definitely going to be a very interesting unfolding that's happening over here, because believe me, I am more curious than you right now to actually see what's going on here. I feel that you place your trust in somebody, and somehow that person deceived you. You felt stabbed in the back. You may have not 100%. I feel that person there with the Four of Water, Four of Cups, in the high vibe, in going forward, this person could actually come back and offer you an explanation, an apology, some realignment, but it's almost like you're not interested in that. Okay. Yeah, because you're also in the middle of this transformation, everything is very sort of back to front. Okay. And I just want to remind you of something. So when you look at this, I always like to make this example. Like, on my end, when you have this is a yellow calcite, also sometimes called honey calcite. I use it a lot for channeling. It's quite amazing for that. On my side, it's going clockwise. On your side, it's going anti-clockwise. When I turn it around, on your side is going clockwise, on my side is going anti-clockwise. Sometimes it's about a change of perception, okay, a change of perspective, a mindset that needs to change, all right? And I see you going through a transformation here, but there's a little bit of a danger and a little bit of a warning here for you, Taurus, that, sometimes when you go through transformations, we sort of get stuck in between. And you want to be careful of that, because some of you may sacrifice your heart here. You may miss out on good love right here from fear of commitment. Okay, we're going to leave the transformation in the middle card there, and then we're going to clarify that messenger of fire, that Ace of Wands in your recent past using the Moonology deck. What is the messages? What is the kind messages that that life want to give us. You got two cards. The one, full moon in Taurus, your moon, and it does say that your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, I feel that was a bit of a sort of 60s psychedelic vibe going on there. Not necessarily negative, but there's a sense of disillusionment that took place there in the past. And then you got North Node, step out of your comfort zone. This is about focusing forward. Okay. Then your recent past, and that could have brought along this transformation, along with the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Water. The sort of realization that you're worth more than this. All right. There was a very toxic pattern that was going on here for a while, and I feel for some of you, you felt you had to sort of move from a certain situation. It's either that or you were going to die. Okay. Let's see what we have for you with the Guardian Angel reading cards. I love these cards. They came into my life in such a divine way. I haven't even been aware of them. Angel of Adventure is with you there. I feel that some of you made a perfect love connection, but you took things a little bit too far. There was a bit of a daring energy there that was a bit dangerous, and it got you into hot water. You had to step away. Let's look at this Four of Cups in what's coming towards you in a positive vibe. Because some of you, there's something very good coming towards you, and you are saying, oh no, oh no. And look at what the angels are saying to you. The angel prayers cards. Don't hate, meditate, give them a second chance. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. Quiet time, gaining that perspective. Okay? Don't hate, meditate. You see? The angels got swag. And then let's look at this, because this is something really important to look at. This love connection that you could miss out on, because I feel that here with the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands, there's a divine connection here, a connection that's for you, a very powerful connection here, and this is actually for you. This is sort of destined for you, all right? I'm going to use a Sacred Traveler to clarify that, which is so perfect. Beautiful deck of cards for soul having a human being experience divinity that my sister gave me. And let's look at this. Some of you may miss the mark. This transformation is more powerful than you imagined, and you feel torn into different directions. And some of you want to pick what you would say is the safe choice, but it could also be, I'm just going to say it exactly the way I'm getting it. It's almost like they're asking why you're apologizing for it. But it's you're choosing the safe choice, but it's actually the ridiculous choice. Okay? You know it's the wrong choice for you. Let's see. Let's see, my Taurus babies. What is going on? Oh, okay. Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. Okay, so for this powerful connection that you've got here, and that a lot of you want to say no to, so first of all, the guidance is to become quiet, because when we run, you know, we easily go into that space of, you know, we can easily move from the space of wanting to protect our hearts, that we actually go into a space where we kind of put up barriers in a very unhealthy way. Okay, and this is one of those that, I mean, if I look at, you know, when I look at where you come from and what you've survived through, don't you think you deserve it yourself to give this possibility of true love a chance? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right, Taurus. So later in the week, I also got your 21 September till 4 August reading that's coming out, general reading. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Hit that all button to make sure that you get it. If the reading resonated with you, you're more than welcome to like the video. Remember that there's still the offer to Place your name for your heart's desires inside the prayer box, this beautiful prayer box. I love this box. Just comment with either your name or with add me, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Love and light. See you on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. Bye, Taurus.